Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So the SoaR gaming team got to enjoy a first look at the solo mode at LA with other creators at ALGS in their own 3-round tournament showcasing solos. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight some of those specific SoaR members, break down their plays, but also explain solo mode. Let's hear from Drumbum himself now, just shouting out SoaR and talking up the competition.
All right, I'm here with somebody you may know. His name is SoaR Drumbum. Listen, you and the SoaR family, you've been representing here. You got some new signings here this weekend as well. Talk to me, man, just, about the vibe in LA, getting the whole crew together.
Oh, of course, man. Nothing better in the world than Apex Legends bringing all the homies together to have a great time. And the fact that we're all here, I think there's 3 or 4 of us up on this stage right now repping SoaR, so it's a great time to be here. I love LA, bro. It's been a great time.
So now you got a feel for the competition. This was sweaty, and of course there are 50 players, and we can't get all the perfect POVs, but I think there's some stuff we can still learn and provide some tips for you guys. So first, let's explain solo mode and how it works. Solo mode is a total of 50 players. You get 1 respawn. Now, if you happen to hold on to that respawn in the final zone, then you get 1,000 free points just to level up your Evo. That's awesome. You heal flesh after 6 seconds. The timer resets after damage and zone tick. You also obtain battle sense, where you get a notification if someone is nearby within 50 meters. Comment down below how you feel about that, and if you're interested, because it might counter some of that ratting problem. Now let's jump into these solo mode engagements and of course break down some tips. All right, everybody, getting into the tips. I'm going to pause right here because this is one of the first engagements. One of the biggest tips I can provide right off the rip is always make sure you find a gun right off drop. You got to know where those spots are. You're not going to have teammates to get you any of that loot. Drainilla, our man right here, catches somebody out, and unfortunately, because of that, it's almost like they give up midway through. They know they're going to lose, and because of that, they stop trying. Remember, another big tip. Do not give up. I pause here. Do not give up. Do not give up hope. You can always run away and reposition. You never know who's nearby who could potentially catch you out. Now, if you want to give up because you just want to respawn, sure, go for it. But I always give the tip, don't give up. Drainilla killed it here. Drop, pretty much finds his positioning right off drop, and it helps him lead into momentum. Remember, also, you see on the ground, all these kits are pretty much preloaded. You see the purple item on screen right there. Every item already has a pre-configured setup. So don't hesitate to get all that loot because you're by yourself and you don't have other teammates to do it for you. And keep in mind, you clear your backs and you gotta fight, guys. Solo mode really is about fighting. You can't rat because that battle sense icon on the left-hand side of the screen, letting you know that 50 meters somebody's nearby. You can't really just hide from opponents. So remember that, use that to your advantage, and of course, let's get into the next clip here. Now, another real quick tip before we go into the next clip, I realize we said we're going to the next clip, is that you'll realize with Drainilla here, you may be asking, can I trade out my sights? Yes, you can. You can trade out those pre-configured sights and other guns, so use that to your advantage. Now, another clip as Drainilla was building momentum, you'll see in the upper right, this man was absolutely killing it at this tournament at LAN. He was popping off. He was doing fantastic. 11 kills, over 2,000 damage. Let's take a look at one of the amazing plays that he makes here with Alter that I want to highlight for all of you. In case you don't know, Alter's ability creates portals. Now, he can't see through the wall. We're watching through spectator. They're actually casting and commentating. And so he doesn't know that they're there besides the audio and opening of the door. But one thing you're going to see here is that Alter's abilities, and of course, let's go and splash them on screen real quick, of how they work. The tactical ability creates a port from one location to another, and it lasts for 15 seconds. It is awesome, and it could create some amazing juke potential. Check out this juke here. Drainilla creates the port, but he doesn't take it. Now, this individual is looking there, and you can hold down the tactical as well and to see the depth, and it goes as far as 20 meters, and you can use it 45 meters away, which is absolutely insane for height. Now, what's crazy is that this individual, when you climb up here, you're gonna see on the left, they're panicking, worrying where they're going to appear from and waiting for the port. Now, you don't always have to take the port. Now, this could have gotten him up there really, really quick. You see that up there. But of course, the benefit here is getting the jump on the opponent and surprising them. Amazing play by Drainilla, really great tip, and really great patience. Now, another tip here is, this was not really action-packed, but really important to really highlight. You know where your death location is, and you know that there's 14 players, and you don't have other teammates that are looking for you. The commentators added a fantastic point here, and I want to reinforce it, that because anybody can appear from anywhere, you never know, and you have to keep checking multiple angles. If you look for too long at one angle, you're going to get blasted. That's why you see Drainilla using his game sense and making sure he knows your opponents are at. Now, Tony Romero, a new member to SoaR. Be sure to congratulate him to SoaR. Amazing player, also makes amazing content, but makes one amazing mistake here. The mistake that he makes is by letting zone do the work. Now, because there's a lot of players, remember, if you wait too long to get into zone, then you know that even if there's only 5 players in the nearby area, that means that there could be 5 people looking at you. Because it's solos, you never really know. And look how much the zone actually does tick, and you have to play aggressively, and he knows that he lost at that point. It's heartbreaking, but remember, we'll have this on loop. Don't make the mistake of the zone. The zone does a lot of damage. Even at the start, it's a modified ring. The ring is already scrunched in. So that's another fantastic tip, especially if you're trying to improve in solos. Now, this is a longer clip from Drumbum. Drumbum had a lot of time on screen, and he was doing a lot of fantastic work here. You're going to see, interesting enough, a lot of great legends are going to be the ones that play aggressive. Having a nice poke damage to be able to do some range damage is fantastic. Hemlock RN9, this is a great setup. You got your close range, but you got your long range. He's doing a great setup here. I mean, support legends are great for reset, but you're losing that passive ability. Remember that. Unless you feel very comfortable with their hitbox or their height size or perhaps the rest of their toolkit, just remember that. And the new council did a great job by walling right there. Now remember, as a reminder, the only reason we can see here is because we're looking at the caster point of view that was casted at Apex Legends Global Series. Now another crazy moment here is it's hard to know when to push because you have the fear of everybody being nearby. What Drumbum is doing fantastic is weaving in and out of the chaos here. He's already got 3 eliminations under his belt. And one of the biggest things that he's doing is trying to poke and find an opening. Now, sometimes you can just full send something because you can get them out. And because this is a tournament, he's playing a lot more passive, but I do encourage a lot of players to just kind of full send it, get that person out so you know that they're gone, right? And be confident that everyone else is going to play a little bit more scared. So that's a good takeaway, good tip. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is a great way to learn how to improve on your 1v1s, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great moment to really practice it. And if you want to work on your range damage, is another great way to work on it as well. Drumbum is showcasing a fantastic work here by putting that pressure, and you're about to see a bamboozle from Drumbum, and it kind of showcases the power potential of Mirage here that does amazing work. 1, identifying where your opponent's at, and then 2, having another person and not knowing if that's the right individual can be really, really powerful. Drumbum did fantastic in this as well, along with Draynilla. Tony, every one of them did fantastic in playing, and it was great to see them on stage really showcasing for SoaR. Everybody, I know this wasn't a long video, and of course when you're spectating 50 individuals, I just wanted to highlight how the SoaR members did. I think they did great. You saw their damage, they got involved, they really showcased for SoaR. Shout out to everyone who participated. If I missed anybody, I think Loki Ross also there, my man. I love all of you guys. I wish I could have seen you guys at ALGS. If any of you guys were there, comment down below. Mention if you met any of the SoaR members. We appreciate all of you guys for showing up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Apex Legends Global Series over the weekend, and you enjoyed solos mode. Are you excited? Are you hyped? Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. And thank you guys so much again, and we'll talk real soon.